will start this, and this stage is all yours.
Thank you so much. All right. So, because I'm more of a positional trader, I will start obviously with the not see. I'm not here to talk about my journey. Let's not waste time in that. What I've been through. People keep sharing, keep blabbering about that.
Yes.
That have been done. It has been done.
Hmm.
Now, what few things in this session I'm going to give you as that would be more helpful for your analysis, for your trading or investing as well.
Okay.
Market is all about demand, not only market. If we start this session, the whole life is all about demand and supply. Anything you talk about, anything, let's say for example, you want to have good grades in 12th class boards or anything, that is your demand. Now the same thing applies. What is the supply? The supply would be hard work, patience or sacrifice. Same demand and supply applies in market. Whatever kind of stock it is, let's start with penny stocks, let's say for example Syntex, Arcom. Then we go for micro caps. Then we go for small caps, mid caps, large caps, blue chips. Everything has a demand and supply. This demand, which means a fundamental value, which means that people are ready to buy at this fundamental value at throwaway rates. For example, if I ask you, are you ready to buy Nifty at 10,000? Now it would be like, yeah, I'm ready to buy Nifty at 10,000 because Nifty has already reached now 17 to 18,000. But if I ask you in today's world, are you ready to buy Nifty at 25,000? You'll be like, no. As of now, I'm not ready to buy. But no doubt, you would be able to buy in next 4 to 5 years or let's say 10 years. Same way, demand and supply is being able to show in the charts. Demand means, for example, we can say the support and supply means resistance. So the major thing what I always look in my stock analysis, or you can say whenever I do any analysis, let's say for example, one of my friend, let's say Ram comes to me and he says, sir, I'm holding Asian Paints. Can you draw the chart for me? Now, as an analyst, I'm not tracking Asian Paints, but to my clients, to my friends, to my members, I have to give analysis of Asian Paints. So what I will do, and the first learning of this session would be, whenever you open a chart, compress the chart for at least 1 to 1.5 years. This is the first major learning I have done in my life. Always and always compress the chart to see the depth, to see the volumes. Volumes for the next 10 to 15 minutes, we will discuss about depth, we will discuss about volumes as well. So coming back to this, so always and always look at the chart in a broader view. For example, if I ask you, can you please draw the chart of Trident? Now there are two views. First one, we would be opening a chart of 1 day, but for 2-3 months. So you will find out Trident is being falling down from the last few days. Second guy, he opened up the chart for 1 to 1.5 years. Now he would be like, oh, the stock has already given a breakout and has been moving in a good speed, which means you missed out the breakout. These type of analysis helps you in looking at what was the situation in past. For example, the stock was a circuit based stock. The stock was having a good volumes. The stock is having a gap. The stock is having a dividend. Many of the people, they don't look at they just look at the forecasted, what can be done, but they don't look at the what has already been done, what was the analysis of the stock. Let's take an example of Mirza International. So take an example. If you open up the chart of Mirza International, you compress it out, you will find out the stock tried to close above 70 but could not. that was on a tracking mode. So finally it crossed and it moved up. Because when you looked at the chart, you will find out, oh, this is a good breakout, this is a good breakdown, or volumes are good enough. So when you open up the chart for 6 months, you would be like, oh, just 2 quarters. When you open up a chart of for 1 year, now you have a balance sheet as well. Now you have auditor's report reflecting in that chart as well, in all parameters, I should say. So basically, stock market trading, as we are discussing about positional trading or swing trading. So stock market trading is totally related to driving. Many of you would know how to drive a 4-wheeler, Maruti car or any etc. So what we usually do, we put up into the seat, we switch on signs, let's say for example reflecting mirrors, we set up everything, and when finally we put up our seat belt. Do you know what is that seat belt? That is our stop loss. Seat belt is the stop loss which don't let you fall down or don't let you get crashed away. You start your engine, you start moving ahead. So it's not like कि हाँ मैंने गाड़ी start करी, चलो आज गाड़ी तेरा भाई चलाएगा. You start moving up in a very good speed, 100 in 5 seconds or 10 seconds. No, you don't drive that way. First of all, you looked up into your right side, someone is coming. You looked up into your left side, someone is coming. Now this right and left side or someone is coming from behind. This is the analysis you do when you take any kind of position. For example, you're looking to buy, let's say for example, you're looking to buy Reliance. Now, what you will see? You will see Reliance 1 day chart, or let's say 1 week chart or 1 month chart. But let's say you said, oh, Reliance has given a breakout. But the question is, if you would have looked at all the parameters, you would have realized there is another resistance waiting at top side. Many of the people, let's say for example, flag breakout. So many of the people, stock goes up, that made a pole, it started to come down slowly, kind of a consolidation. That is a flag pattern. So now it has given a small breakout. People are like, oh, let's buy. No, that is kind of just looking at the parameter. Then there is above a big resistance. Coming back to the car example, now let's say for example, you start driving a car. No doubt, the steady would get home late, but he would be very safe. Someone who is driving at a speed of 40 to 50 would be little early, but there are little chances of accident, which is a moderate situation. But someone who is accelerating at 100 or 120, no doubt would be reaching earliest I'm talking about. But there are many chances of accident. Same happens in the case of over trading. Someone who is trading with 20 quantities would have little bit more late money. He would be able to make money little bit more 1 year ahead, 6 months ahead. But there are less chances of crash. Someone who's holding a good quantity. I know many people who have been shorting Nifty. They're like shorting Nifty from 10,000 levels. You already missed a bull move. You would have shorted Nifty, but with at least call writing strategies, covered call strategies, would have covered a little bit more money. Let's not go into that. Now, coming back, one of the most frequent tool I use is the trend line. Then I will go into the depth with volume, how volume play the important roles and what best can be done. So let's take an example of trend line. There are 2 types of trend line. One is the horizontal one, which shows you support and resistance, but in sideways market. Second one is the side trend line, or you can say kind of a trend line or vertical support and resistance that shows you support and resistance, but with the stock going up and down. This one, we call it trend line, or you can say vertical support and resistance. This is one of the most important one for trading purpose. I tell you how. If a stock is going up, which means someone is buying, right? Someone is buying at high prices. Let's take an example of any stock, let's say for example, which is breaking a higher high, any stock which is trading at a lifetime high, right? So someone is ready to buy at those expensive prices as well. Someone is like, okay, I'm ready to buy. FII, DII, promoters who have been adding continuously. Totally fine. Now, just draw a trend line. That means these valuations are justified. These valuations are still intact. Management, a good promoter, let's say for example, Radhakrishna Damani or Rakesh Jhunjhunwala or anyone, right? They still believe in that stock or valuations that yes, they are still holding. If they would not be holding, if they have started to liquidate their holdings, the trend line would have been broken and the stock would have been started to tumble down. Second example, let's take a second example of Vodafone Idea or let's say Arcom. Now the stock is slowly going down. Now in this case, which means someone is selling continuously, small quantities, 1 lakh quantity, 1,000 quantities or any other quantities, which means they are still not ready to accept valuations at the movement. For example, today's, let's say for example, 4th December. 6th December would be a trading day. A stock started going down 4%, 3% or any other amount. Now, which means a big player or someone has started to sell. See, I tell you one thing. Now the major role starts here is volume. Let's merge both the topics, which means the current topic and the volume. How volume plays an important role. A stock cannot go down. A stock cannot go down 5%, 7% or 10%. 10% is a very big amount of going down in one day. A stock cannot go down by 10% with the help of retailers.
Yes, definitely yes.
The reason is, reason is very simple. How much retailer can sell? Number one. Number two, if retailer is selling, obviously on the second side, retailer would not be buying. Retailers are selling in 100 quantities, 200 quantities, 5,000 quantities. And on the other hand, again, retailers are buying.
Yes.
That did not equivalent the equation. If someone FII, DII, promoter from any other account, management, employee, or let's say a good public stakeholder, right? Let's say Dolly Khanna, Porinju, anyone. If they are selling and retailers are buying, then the stock can tumble down in any percentage. For example, 10%, 15%, 20, 30. Taking example of DHFL, Yes Bank, even at that point of time, Rana Kapoor, he started to sell out his holdings. Whereas he has tweeted, these are the diamonds, I would be keeping my diamond forever. Right? You remember that?
Yes, Banka Kali.
Right. And you remember after that, for some time, we analyzed that Rana Kapoor's stake has come down to a very good amount of percentage. Right. So whenever we see now the role of volume, I tell you one thing, volume plays the most important role in swing trading or a positional trading. Volume is like kind of a oil or petrol to that car which we were just referring out. If you want to drive a car, what you need is movement, volume, up and down, right? Same way is the volume. If a stock wants to move up, what you need is a good amount of volume to see whether this price is being sustainable or not. For example, price anyone can take up. If I, let's say for example, if any good Twitter handle, let's say Mitesh sir or Manu Bhatia, right? These are having, or let's say for example, D Muthu. So these are having a good number of followers. Even if they post, for example, by ACC, in the next 5 minutes, there will be at least a movement of 2-3%. That is a very small amount according to their followers, number of followers. So there will be a movement in ACC. The ACC will spike. ACC will shoot up. Totally fine. But the question is the price being sustained above that volumes?
Sir, I think your voice is not audible.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, you
Am I
can go
audible?
ahead. Yes, you can go ahead, sir.
All right, perfect. All right. So now coming back to this situation, volumes, whenever you want to analyze any chart and the one which you think can move up, obviously everyone wants to have the stock which wants to move upper circuits or 5-10% returns, right? So let's take example of NXT Digital. How I was able to find NXT Digital, I opened up my screener. You use any volume screener. I opened up my screener and I would be posting it tomorrow most probably. So I just clicked out. There was a good stocks which have given the volumes of last 20 to 25 days ahead. So what I did, I opened up the chart of every stock. Let's say for example A, B, C. When I came to NXT Digital, there were two things. Number one was volume. You can do the back testing of just 2 days back. So number one was the volume, and second one was the support. You go to this NXT Digital, what you will find out, the stock was at support and the second was the volume, which means someone started to accumulate slowly. That is the biggest thing I have always tried to find out. If a stock is moving, if let's say for example, if a stock is consolidating, there can be three things. Number one, either the stock will move up with good volumes, either the stock will be in consolidation with good volumes, or the stock will be in downside breakdown I should say, with good volumes. So if a stock is moving up with good volumes, that is one of the best parameter, which means people are still ready to accept those high valuations. So for example, a stock, let's say Nifty, or not Nifty, let's say TCS 3000, there is a good volume bar. TCS another higher high, 3500, let's say 3100, and the volume was higher than previous day, which means someone has accumulated a good quantity. But this is the case where it has already run up. Now you would be like, अरे यार ये तो ऑलरेडी भाग गया, अभी इसके जैसा कोई बताओ, क्या इसमें एंट्री अभी भी ले सकते हैं? सो इसके जैसा कोई बताओ. What you can do for that is try to find out those stocks which are in consolidation and having a good volumes. अब consolidation में कौन है नहीं पता. Now which one is in consolidation we don't know. So what I usually do, I will go to a volume screener. You can make any screener or charting. Let's say for example, show me the volumes from last previous 10 days. Show me the volumes from last 15 days, 30 days or 1 month. All right. Now, the stocks which have a good volume breakout would be in front of you. Let's say you find out 10 stocks. From the 10 stocks, 5 would be, let's say for example, junk stocks, penny stocks, or which are making a lower low. But 5 are, let's say for example, which are in consolidation. Now you just need to pick up that one stock which is near to support, or giving a resistance breakout. Which simply means someone has started to accumulate at a very niche level before it comes to news. That is his main agenda. For example, right? let's take an example.
Yes,
If you
yes.
go back to Syntex Industries, I posted last year Syntex Industries or Syntex Plastics. Huge volumes. You go to Jet Airways. When the operations are still down and the stock is trading at 10, 20 rupees level, the stock still having a good volumes, which means someone knew very well that it would be taken over by someone. The people already started accumulating even when the stock is, even when the operations are totally zero, sales zero, huge dead, still someone is accumulating. It might be going in merger. You take example of this Tata Steel. Those who are have been trading into the markets from last let's say 5 years, there was a company Bhushan Steel, huge debt, right? Huge debt, bankrupt company. So Tata took over to that company and name it to Tata Steel Bhushan Steel Limited, Tata Steel BSL. All right. When this company was trading nearby 25-30 rupees, I started to observe that, oh, there are huge volumes, huge volumes. At that point of time, I gave that recommendations just looking at volumes कि यार यहाँ पे कुछ तो पक रहा है, यहाँ पे कुछ तो पक रहा है कि someone is accumulating, and that person already knew someone who have been obviously accumulating कि Tata Steel BSL, a company which was bankrupt, would be merged into a big Tata Steel. So Tata Steel Bhushan Limited stakeholders or shareholders who are not going to get dividend for the next 2-3 years now are going to get dividend from Tata Steel company.
Yes.
The same example of Idea, few days back I posted Idea, obviously not on Twitter and Telegram but somewhere else. So Idea, when market was falling down, Idea was consolidating. And again, there was a huge volumes. Now these volumes, see, the prices is going up and the volumes are high, which means someone is accumulating. The third case was if prices are going down, if the prices are going down and there is a good volume, that means someone is getting his hands off of the stock. वो कह रहा है भैया ये बेकार स्टॉक है, निकलो, इसमें कुछ नहीं रखा. जितने भी उसके पास अकाउंट्स हैं, ओरिजिनल नाम से, सेकंड नाम से, मम्मी का, पापा का, उस बड़े बंदे ने बोल दिया कि निकलो इस स्टॉक से, अपने सारे बंदों को बोल दिया कि भाई बेचो इसे, बेचो. और वहां से ब्रेकडाउन आया और स्टॉक टंबल ही हो जाएगा. अब वो स्टॉक कभी खड़ा नहीं होगा. क्यों? अब वो सिर्फ रिटेलर्स के पास है. हाउ कैन अ स्टॉक स्टैंड स्टिल इन द मार्केट व्हेन देयर इज अ गुड लिक्विडिटी? When there is a good liquidity in the market, a stock cannot stand into the market when it is only with retailers. The second learning, not second, I should say third learning. Third learning is try to find out a stock which has a very less free float equity available in markets. Now many of you would be confused. Number one is, सर आपने ये तो बता दिया कि फ्री फ्लोट ढूंढना है. नंबर वन, इसका मतलब क्या है फ्री फ्लोट का? नंबर टू, अब ढूंढने कैसे, ये सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन रहता है लोगों को. सो ऑब्वियसली द 671 members who are into the house, obviously you people have been giving your time on Saturday and Sunday, on weekends, instead of spending time with family, instead of going out, etc. Obviously you people deserve something. Now that trick to find out a free float capital of any company, first of all the question is how this free float works. What is that free float जो आप बार बार बोले जा रहे हो? Alright, so how this free float works and what is free float? Free float, obviously as the name suggests, free which means खाली, available for free, and float means तैरना. Any amount of percentage which is available in market for trading purpose, for buying and selling frequently, day to day basis, that is called free floating capital, or I should say free floating number of shares. For example, a company, let's say TCS. TCS or let's say ABC, any company, the number of shares with promoters, FII, DII, mutual funds, right? These shares are not available for free day-to-day based trading, right? Now,
Yes.
the number of shares also available with any big HNI or public holder is to be counted in this only. For example, I have posted that I gave you two examples. Number one is Keval Cloth. Second one is NXT Digital. NXT Digital is just having, let's say for example, NXT Digital out of 100, 50% is with promoters. Now, obviously, promoter is not going to buy and sell daily. उसका काम वो नहीं है. His work is to do good business, to manage the company, to have good amount of big orders. Now the rest 50%, let's say for example, not let's say, this is the real example, 30% is available with there's FII and DII. The Hinduja Group is the promoter for NXT Digital. Now the last 20%, now the 20% is available with the public. But out of this 20%, 9% or round off to 10% is with the big public shareholders, which obviously, let's say for example, 3%, 4%, 5%, right? So they're holding 2-3 public holders, they are holding a good quantity, and obviously they're not going to sell daily. उनका काम ये नहीं है buy करो, sell करो, buy करो, sell करो. If there would have been buying and selling daily, the name would not have been into the major public holding. All right. Now only 9% is available or 10% is available for free listing, for free trading purpose. This is called demand and supply from the where we started. Now have a look. The supply is totally crunched out. There is no supply being left into the market. This is, you have to find out. Can you take a guess how much, free float of this Macrotech developers? You must have heard the name Lodha developers or Macrotech developers. Can you guess how much free float it would be into the market for this Macrotech developers? Try to take a guess.
Generally 8 to 10%.
It's just 5%.
Okay.
Even less than that.
Uh-huh.
That is the reason this Macrotech, a company which been heading in a good amount, which have been making higher highs from 1000, can you believe, from 1000 to 1500 in just 2 months, 50% returns. 50% returns in just 2 months. That is the reason, because it is not available to trade easily. The second reason is KKCL, that is Keval Kiran Clothing. Same thing, that is a very good company, but only a few shares have been available to trade. Now, because the supply is already encashed, supply is already crunched out, so people will try to sell at a good rate. People will try to sell कि भाई मैं 500 का क्यों बेचूं, मैं 510 का बेचूंगा, मैं 510 का, दूसरा वाला बोलेगा मैं 510 का क्यों बेचूं, मैं 520 का बेचूंगा, मैं 525 का बेचूंगा. Because the supply is totally out, now the people will start selling at a good rate, You take an example of, let's say, any medicine that have been used, let's say for example, in corona or COVID cases. People started to black out those medicine. वो इंजेक्शन था ना, क्या नाम था उस sorry, Remdesivir. So the people started to sell out 55,000, 10,000, 20,000 because the demand was huge and the supply was totally small amount. The same case, but with the selling side. We should look at the other parameter as well. Now a case where public holding is in a very good quantity. You take example of Yes Bank, Vodafone. Now here will be a time where prices will be tumbled down, prices will be punched down to a very good low level. The reason is very simple, because now the supply is very huge. People will be like, मैं बेचूंगा, मैं बेचूंगा, मैं बेचूंगा, मैं बेचूंगा. हर कोई बेचने में लगा हुआ है और खरीदने के लिए सामने कोई बड़ी पार्टी है ही नहीं. FII, DII, promoters, nobody is there. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज, यू वुड बी थिंकिंग कि अब ये ढूंढना कैसे है. आपने फ्री फ्लोट तो समझा दिया. गो टू मनी कंट्रोल और गो टू BSE इंडिया और गो टू द मनी कंट्रोल, गो टू द शेयर होल्डिंग पैटर्न. Out of shareholding, first note the promoters one, then go to FII, then go to DII. Now go to the public shareholding. Drop down the menu. If there is a rule, that if your stake is above 1% in any company, you need to disclose the name. Now, if there is a good stakeholder, let's say for example Radhakrishna Mani, RJ, Porinjo, Dolly, or anyone, ABC, Chunky Pandey, so they has to disclose the name, that okay, Amitabh Bachchan is holding a good quantity in Nitin Fire, Shah Rukh Khan is holding a good quantity in this, and etc etc. Now you add that one, and whatever is left after FII, DII, promoter, public stakeholders, that is your free float. Now you know, oh, there is a very good amount free float available in markets. That means it cannot be a good breakout, it cannot be a good multi-bagger. If free float is less, that means okay, आपका काम हो गया. This is how we find out the free float. That is how the volumes play an important role. Whew. So the three learnings as of now. If anyone has a doubt, let's invite anyone for the doubts. Then we can continue.
Yes, sir. For sure, sir. आपके भी थोड़ा एक 2-3 minutes का break मिलेगा.
All
Sir,
right.
to be honest बता रहा हूँ, 720 members are there. My Twitter got crashed. मैं reconnect करके वापस आया हूँ. Okay. So yes, traders, anyone have any question, just make sure to raise your hand or just request. I will allow you to speak. First of all, I will allow this guy. Just a minute. Yes, Aditya Jain sir, I have allowed you to speak. You can just turn on your mic and you can ask your questions. Aditya Jain sir, just turn on your mic and you can speak. Okay, I think he is not here.
Hello.
Hello, yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, good afternoon.
Good
evening, sorry.
evening.
Good evening, Aditya.
Yes, sir, I have a question. Like, if we are day trading, then we should see 15 minutes chart and then like volume spike coming up. Then how to trade that and how to catch the momentum?
First of all, I'm really sorry, but the session would have been on positional and swing trading, right? Because I'm a more of a positional and a swing trader analyst. But still to answer, I usually use 5 minutes or a 15-minute chart for a day trading, for an intraday trading purpose. And I try to find out those with the help of screeners. I have screeners. I've already posted those on Twitter as well or on Telegram. Those who are making higher high in 5 minutes, or usually you can go for a ORB, that is a morning range breakout, opening range breakout, for a 15 minutes.
Okay, sir, got it. So one more question is that if I do options trading, then how to keep the stop loss, sir?
See, what you can do is, I'm not a more of a option trader. You can go to Asit sir training session, or you can contact Asit sir, Asit Branpati. So he is a more of an option buyer, and he teaches how to put up stop loss, ranking based systems, how to find out targets and everything.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let me allow few other traders. Yes. Yes, sir. Ramesh sir, I have allowed you to speak. You can turn on your mic and you can speak. Ramesh sir, just turn on your mic and you can speak, sir. हेलो सर।
हाँ यस। ये सर ने जब बोला था कि फ्री फ्लोट, लेकिन उसका परसेंटेज कुछ बता सकते हैं कि मतलब मोर देन 20% और लेस देन, ऐसा कुछ पर्टिकुलर परसेंटेज कि ये रिटेल में होना चाहिए करके फ्री फ्लोट में?
ओके, देखिए परसेंटेज की बात करूं तो परसेंटेज का कोई नंबर ऑफ परसेंट हो नहीं सकता, क्योंकि हर कंपनी की इक्विटी बेस जो है वो अलग है। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल बात की जाए कि किसी कंपनी का इक्विटी बेस सिर्फ 2 करोड़ रुपए है, किसी का 20 करोड़ है, और रिलायंस जैसी कंपनी का 1000 करोड़ भी है। बट अगर परसेंटेज की बात की जाए तो अगर कोई कंपनी जिसका फ्री फ्लोट अगर 5-7% के आसपास है, नेवर लीव दैट कंपनी। बिलीव मी, अगर आप लॉस में भी हो, आप थोड़े टाइम होल्ड करो, बट ऑब्वियसली इसमें फंडामेंटल आपको देखना पड़ेगा। पता लगा कोई 3 महीने बाद रिपोर्ट आती है, क्योंकि तो 3 महीने बाद आ रही है, अगर वहां पर किसी ने इक्विटी डाइल्यूट किया है, विच मीन स्टॉक तब नीचे गया है। मैं यूजुअली अगर कोई कंपनी है, जैसे मैं मैक्रोटेक का एग्जांपल देता हूं, मैंने मैक्रोटेक 1100 पे बाय करा, ये 980 तक चला गया था, बट मुझे दिख रहा था कि फ्री फ्लोट अवेलेबल अच्छा खासा नहीं है, मैंने होल्ड किया, स्टॉक अभी 1500 पे आ गया। क्योंकि क्यूआई पे आएगा, स्टॉक थोड़ा सा वापस नीचे जाएगा, और वापस स्टॉक 2100-2500 के आसपास भी जाएगा, क्योंकि मार्केट में लिक्विडिटी नहीं है। कट शॉर्ट, 10% फ्री फ्लोट इज अ वेरी गुड अमाउंट टू होल्ड ऑन पोजीशंस। जितना कम उतना बढ़िया।
ओके, मतलब जनरली मैंने देखा कि मैक्सिमम स्टॉक में रिटेल के लिए डीआई छोड़ के 20%, 25% होते हैं, तो ये मतलब इट शुड बी
ज्यादा
द
है,
लेस देन दिस ना?
हाँ ये थोड़ा ज्यादा है, क्योंकि आप खुद सोचो, अगर 20 से 25% है जिन लोग मार्केट में सेल करने आ जाएंगे, वो जो स्टॉक होते हैं वो डेली ट्रेडिंग के लिए यूज हो सकते हैं, वो
ओके
डेली ट्रेडिंग के लिए यूज हो सकते हैं, बट क्योंकि सेशन क्या है, पोजिशनल और स्विंग ट्रेडिंग, वो पोजिशनल और स्विंग ट्रेडिंग के लिए यूज नहीं किए जा सकते, क्योंकि लिक्विडिटी इतनी ज्यादा है वहां पर। हम लोग क्या करते हैं, क्वांटिटी ज्यादा उठाते हैं, पॉइंट्स कम लेते हैं। फ्री फ्लोट वाले में क्वांटिटी कम उठानी है, पॉइंट ज्यादा लेने हैं।
बट जो, लेकिन परसेंटेज समझ लो, डी देखो, होल्डिंग तो डीआई और एफआईआई के पास में भी है फॉर एग्जांपल। तो जो वो जब मार्केट में आएंगे तभी भी तो मतलब ये होगा ना, फ्लक्चुएट होगा ना मार्केट, तो क्योंकि
बिल्कुल।
अगर तो मतलब फॉर एग्जांपल 20% डिटेल में है और 20% समझ लो डीआई एफआईआई के पास में है, बराबर, एस इक्वल रेशियो हो गया, और 60% समझ लो प्रमोटर के पास में है। तो जब, तो ये 20% का रिलेशन कैसे, मतलब मैं ये समझना चाहता हूँ कि जब डीआई एफआईआई जब वो जब मार्केट में आएंगे तब भी तो फ्लक्चुएट होगा ना?
एग्जैक्टली, दैट इज व्हाट आई सेड ना, जब मैंने आपको थर्ड वाला एग्जांपल दिया था कि स्टॉक ब्रेकआउट दे रहा है या ब्रेकडाउन दे रहा है विद वॉल्यूम्स, तभी तो कोई एफआईआई डीए बेच रहा है। जैसे मैंने राणा कपूर का एग्जांपल दिया था स्टार्टिंग में, कि राणा कपूर ने जब बेचना चालू करा, तो यानी वॉल्यूम्स इतनी ज्यादा थी कि स्टॉक टंबल होता चला गया, या तो एफआईआई और बाय करेगा तो स्टॉक और ऊपर जाएगा। बट अगर एफआईआई, जैसा आपने बोला कि भाई जब एफआईआई अपने शेयर मार्केट में बोलेगा कि भैया बेच दो अब खत्म, तो वो ऑर्डर लगाएगा, और उन लोगों को 1-2 रुपए से फर्क नहीं पड़ता। वो ये थोड़ी बोलेगा अरे मेरे पास 1 करोड़ शेयर है तो सारे शेयर तुम 402 रुपए पे बेचो। वो तो बोलेगा मार्केट रेट पे जो आ रहा है काटो, उसको 2-4 रुपए से फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। तो वहां पे प्राइस धीरे 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 नीचे चला जाएगा। और जब आप देखोगे कि यार वॉल्यूम इतनी बड़ी है और ब्रेक डाउन हो गया, दैट मीन्स किसी ने अच्छा खासा हाथ साफ कर लिया सुबह ही सुबह।
ओके 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 ओके, यस समझ में आ गया। ठीक है, ठीक है, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू। यस, क्विकली सर,
यस सर।
वैभव सर, और क्वेश्चंस ले लें?
पार्डन, हाँ बिल्कुल ले सकते हैं।
ओके, विक्रम मदन सर, आई हैव अलाउड यू टू स्पीक। आप माइक ऑन करके बात कर सकते, जस्ट टर्न ऑन योर माइक एंड कैन स्पीक। विक्रम मदन सर, just do it slightly quick so that we will not waste any much time.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes sir, go ahead.
Yeah. So my question is basically, I have generally heard the term called hidden bullish divergence and hidden bearish divergence. So I am not able to crack how exactly to find that. So can you help me with that?
Sir, you can follow our hidden gem, that is Sumit Mulchandani on Twitter. He's the master in this hidden divergences. He find out and he trades, and he has posted various charts and theories as well how to trade on those divergence. Divergence ढूंढना कोई मुश्किल काम नहीं है, बट एंट्री कहाँ लेनी है वो वहां पर प्रॉब्लम आता है कि यहां पर बाय करूं और स्टॉप लॉस कहां लगाऊं फिर. I usually don't trade on divergences, but Sumit sir he trades on divergences.
Okay, thanks, Prabhu. Thanks.
Thank you. So just one small information. I'm just randomly allowing traders. ऐसा कोई नहीं कि I'm not pointing out anyone. I might miss out on anyone because 20 more requests are there.
But
okay,
the
I'm just
question,
random.
but my request would be, as someone was asking from intraday, someone was asking RSI, so it would be little bit my request. Let's keep it to positional and swing trading purposes.
Yes, definitely, sir. Rishabh Surana, sir, I have allowed you to speak. You can turn on your mic and you can speak.
सर गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good evening.
सर मेरा एक ही डाउट है स्विंग और पोजिशनल में. आई एम गुड एट एंट्री लेवल इन द सेंस आई बाय एट अ सपोर्ट लुकिंग एट अ कैंडल like hammer or bullish engulfing candle, and I take an entry. So at a certain period of time I am at good profit and I don't know when to book a profit, and later on it goes to certain high level and I keep on waiting and वो फिर से मेरा buying level पे आ जाता है. So वो एक ही situation है, I cannot handle.
Okay. So यहाँ पर दो चीजें हैं. पहला क्वेश्चन तो है कि अगर मैं इसको एनालाइज करूं तो पहला क्वेश्चन तो यही बनेगा कि मुझे यहाँ पर कब तक होल्ड करना है शेयर, एग्जिट कहाँ करना है, राइट? ये आपका सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन था. ठीक है. इसके लिए हम लोग क्या यूज करते हैं, देयर इज अ थ्योरी कॉल्ड फ्री शेयर्स अवेलेबल. सपोज करते हैं आपने कोई शेयर बाय करा, लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल आपने टीसीएस बाय करा, क्योंकि आज पूरा गेम जो भी सेशन चला वो टीसीएस पे चला. लेट्स से यू बाय टीसीएस, you bought 100 shares, right? Now what I usually do, I divide this into 5 parts. One is 50% and one is 25 25 25 25. For example, TCS के अगर मैंने 100 शेयर बाय करे हैं तो जब TCS 25% रिटर्न देगा मेरे को, तब जाकर मैं वहां पर 12% अपना होल्डिंग बुक करूंगा, सिर्फ 12%. नाउ लेट्स से अब टीसीएस और ऊपर मूव करेगा. नाउ लेट्स से अब टीसीएस मुझे ओवरऑल स्टार्टिंग से 50% रिटर्न दे रहा है, तब मैं यहां पर 12% और बुक करूंगा. 75% रिटर्न दे रहा है, 12% और बुक करा. और लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल फाइनली टीसीएस ने मुझे 100% रिटर्न दिया, अब मैंने यहां पर 12% और बुक कर दिया. सो ओवरऑल मैं ये बोल सकता हूं मैंने यहां पर अभी तक 50% बुक कर दिया. रेस्ट 50% जो है वो मेरा फ्री हो गया. सिंपल. अब इसको कंपाउंड होने दो. सेम मैंने सीडीएसएल के साथ किया. आई बॉट सीडीएसएल एट समवॉट अराउंड 256 रुपीज. मैंने उस टाइम पे 1000 शेयर के आसपास समवॉट बाय किया था. जैसे ही 500 550 के आसपास आया मैंने 50% निकाल दिया. अब ये पड़ा रहेगा, कंपाउंड होता रहेगा. मेरी जेब से एक भी रुपया नहीं जा सकता. अब टीसीएस आज जीरो भी हो जाए मेरी जेब से थोड़ी गया, मैं ऑलरेडी 100% बुक कर चुका हूं.
डन सर, नोटेड.
बस. और वो जो प्रॉफिट बुक करा है उससे मैं कोई दूसरा शेयर ढूंढूंगा, ब्रेकआउट वाला, वॉल्यूम वाला, सपोर्ट के आसपास वाला. सिंपल. बैठ के खाओ ना डिविडेंड, किसने रोका है?
ओके सर, गॉट इट. थैंक यू सर.
मोस्ट वेलकम.
Thank you. Okay, quickly, let me allow few others to speak. Yes. Sachin sir, I have allowed you to speak. Then turn on your mic and you can speak. Just quickly, sir. Sachin sir, I have allowed you to speak. Just turn on your mic and you can speak. Okay, he is not responding. So let me move on. Yes, Sai Kiran sir, I have allowed you to speak. Just turn on your mic and you can speak. Quickly, not much wasting time. Sai Kiran sir, I have allowed you to speak. Just turn on your mic and you can speak.
Yeah. Hi, Vaibhav.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. I have a doubt with respect to the swing and position trading. Along with the trend line which we use as a price action indicators, what are the other technical indicators that we can use to confirm our consensus that we have arrived to entry or exit?
I usually use first thing what I look for always is the price action, which obviously means breakdown, breakout that we have been talking about. Second one is trend line. This stock is near to support, buy with a good quantity. If a stock is giving a breakout, obviously buy with a good quantity. If a stock is in consolidation mode and the volumes are good, the second case which we have talked about, do not buy a good quantity. Wait for action. Third one, what I always look for is volume. We have already discussed. The next one you can use is RSI. If a stock is near to support, RSI is 15, 20, which means the chances to give a bounce is being optimal one. If RSI is already 60, stock is near to support, which means that this support must be an intermediate support, not a good strong support. If you need to look at strong support, look at RSI parameter. If stock is being tumbled down, RSI would tumble down. If RSI is being tumbled down to 15 and 20 levels, that means stock has fallen to a very good levels, from a very good levels, I should say.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, in a companies like S Bank, where we have seen it has fallen from 300 levels to 10 rupees and all. So in
Right.
such kind of companies, the RSA would be always less than 20, right? I mean,
Exactly. But you remember the case where we have already discussed here the retail holding have increased. तो वहां पर वो पैरामीटर गलत हो गया ना हमारा. जब सारे
yes,
रिटेल वालों के पास ही है तो पहला पैरामीटर ही फेल हो गया. मैं वॉल्यूम तक ही कहां पहुंचूंगा फिर.
yes, sir. Got it.
Right.
Yeah. One
Thank
small
you.
request to Land to Trade
Yes,
team.
yes.
Can
Go
you
ahead.
please jot down these points which were told by Viber sir and post it on your Twitter handle? It will be very helpful as a handy reference.
Yes, for sure, sir. I will try. I will try to do it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the suggestion.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Yes, Vaibhur bhai, before going on any further questions, do you have any more to be discussed in terms of your schedule today?
All next one, the next one is obviously the stop loss. That is the most important one.
Yes.
दैट इज द मोस्ट कंफ्यूजिंग वन फॉर कि बाय तो कर लिया सर, आपने बाय दिया या मैंने ब्रेकआउट ढूंढा या किसी ने भी, अब उसका स्टॉप लॉस कहाँ रखूं. सो हाउ टू कीप द स्टॉप लॉस व्हेन यू गो फॉर अ ब्रेकआउट. Always try to put up the stop loss. Just below the last support. Just try to place the stop loss below the last support. I've seen many people, and when they come to me for a query, for example, sir, this has given the breakout. Okay, I have bought 100 shares. Okay, now it has hit my stop loss. I'm like, stop loss कहाँ रखा था सर? वो ब्रेकआउट के नीचे रखा था. तो वो ब्रेकआउट रीटेस्ट करने जाएगा ना. दैट द स्टॉक वुड बी गोइंग बैक टू रीटेस्ट द ब्रेकआउट. That is why try to keep the stop loss just below the support. Now the question is, sir, support के नीचे ही क्यों रखूं? Why should I keep the stop loss just below the support? So here is the reason. If someone is buying, let's say for example, Rakesh Junjunwala bought Delta Corp. Let's say for example, he bought a Delta Corp at 100 rupees. Obviously, he would have got a good quantity. Liquidity भी crunch हो गई वहां से. Now the stock starts moving 125 or let's say 130. All right. After a time, the stock is being sideways. All right. राकेश झुंझुनवाला का जो hype था हो गया. Okay. Stock is being do sideways. Now there are most of the chances that RJ or his team would not let fell down the stock prices below their average price. Because usually what people do, they put up this as a pledge and they get collateral. तो वहां पे उनका collateral भी कम हो जाता है. Number one. Number two, whenever someone has picked or someone has entered with a good voting rights, they have a good weightage in the stock. The stock try to get that as a support as in, again going back to demand and supply, that means they think this is a very good valuations. So as a company, as a team, they think कि stock इससे नीचे नहीं जाना चाहिए. When you go for a breakout, always try to place the stop loss just below. When we say just below, always keep buffer of few points irrespective of the stock price. फॉर एग्जाम्पल स्टॉक 200 रुपए का है तो भी बफर रखना है, स्टॉक 500 रुपए का है, स्टॉक 5000 का है तो भी बफर रखना है below the last support available. Let's say for example, if stock is making cup and handle, just below the handle. If the stock is giving a breakout, just below the trend line. This handle is the horizontal support, this trend line is the vertical support. That's so simple. But people, they keep the stop loss just near. When you are going for a positional trading, you are not looking for 2 points stop loss and 10 points targets. 10 point target के बारे में मत सोचो in a positional trading. Think at least for 200 point targets. Think for at least a very good amount of targets. Do not think कि अगर मैं 100 रुपए का शेयर बाय कर रहा हूं तो ये कल 120 हो जाए तो मैं बेच दूंगा. When you picked a good quality stock, do not think about 10 points, 20 points. Think about 200 points. If you want to be ahead of those people, कि यार I don't want to regret. Always do partial profit booking. For example, if you have bought 100 shares, book 12 at first 25% or 33%, then book another 12% shares for another 50, 75 and 100. Now your last 50% shares are free available in your portfolio. Do whatever you want. If you want to book further profits, book out, have dividend. वरना अपने बच्चों को वो कहानी सुनाओ, मेरे दादाजी ने TCS के 1000 शेयर 100 शेयर बाय करे थे एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. हाँ, that is the simple. I tell you one thing, there are two types of people. Number one, first one, those who keep forwarding these stories on WhatsApp, Facebook or Twitter. And the people who keep forwarding, believe me, they don't even know what was the first business of Wipro. Wipro was not this IT stock. Wipro started making edible oils. That was the first business of Wipro. They just start sending, हाँ बड़ा सा मैसेज है व्हाट्सएप पे भेज दो, चलो ग्रुप में कंट्रीब्यूशन हो गया. Number two kind of people, those who have invested, they would not send such message. उनके पास टाइम ही नहीं होगा. They would be busy in finding such next multi-bagger or making money. Simple. And the next thing is Wipro हो गया. What's next? People say आपने इतना अमाउंट डाला होता, 1 लाख रुपए डाले होते तो आपके आज 50 करोड़ होते. टोटली फाइन, ये हो गया. व्हाट्स नेक्स्ट, ये तो बताओ. दैट इज, अगर ये इस टाइप का स्टॉक फाइंड करना है तो गो फॉर अ लेस फ्री फ्लोट अवेलेबल, गुड वॉल्यूम्स एंड अ गुड बिजनेस. फॉर एग्जांपल KKCL, you go to KKCL chart, you will love it. Still have 70 to 80% upside potential for a swing trading in this current point of time as well. Next one, you can go for NXT Digital, bouncing from support. Vinci Organics, a less free float available. वॉल्यूम ही नहीं है, एक दिन में 10% भागेगा, साइडवेज पड़ा रहेगा, फिर 8-10% भागेगा, साइडवेज पड़ा रहेगा. लेस फ्री फ्लोट अवेलेबल. वरुण बेवरेजेस, लेस फ्री फ्लोट अवेलेबल. Go for such kind of stocks with good business, less free float available, liquidity. और इतना less free float में भी मत चले जाना, स्टॉक लोअर सर्किट ही लगा रहा है, अब आप बाहर ही नहीं निकल पा रहे, कोई बाय करने को रेडी नहीं है क्योंकि लेस फ्री फ्लोट अवेलेबल है. विच मीन्स ऑल द पैरामीटर्स, गोइंग बैक टू कार एग्जांपल, हेडलाइट भी जलानी है, पीछे वाले मिरर में भी देखना है, ब्रेकर पे रुकना भी है, सीट बेल्ट भी लगानी है, टाइम पे गियर भी डालना है, रेड लाइट पे रुकना भी है, और अगर माउंटेन क्लाइंब कर रहे हो तो एक्सेलेरेशन ज्यादा भी देना है. सारे पैरामीटर्स को चेक करते हुए ही ट्रेडिंग करनी है. I sum up here. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask.
Yes, sir. Just one thing I want to add on in this when you told about stop loss, keep it in and around the support. And one thing which I, from my experience, I've seen, don't keep a stop loss at a round number. नहीं ये 200 में रख दिया, 300 में रख दिया. जैसे वैभव सर बोल रहे थे, keep give a buffer. आपको stop loss मिल रहा है 200 या 300 तो keep it few points below और buffer दो. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Vaibhu sir, as you promised to do the session for 1 hour, you have kept the promise of doing it exactly
Thank
around
you.
1 hour. And one more thing still, sir, 16 to 20 traders have requested for the asking questions. So one thing we can do, sir, from here, anyone have any questions, I believe many will have questions, just make sure, just ask your questions in the comment section. And I request, Vaibhu sir, if you get time, feel free to answer those questions also, sir. In Twitter.
I can take 5-10 minutes, totally fine.
Okay, 5-10 minutes you can take. Okay, then I will allow few traders to speak. Great. Okay, I'm just allowing Rakshit sir. You can turn on your mic and you can speak. Rakshit sir. Fastly, you can just turn on your mic and you can speak, Rakshit sir.
हेलो विभोर सर.
Hello.
सर मैं आपके साथ तब से हूँ जब आपकी हेल्थ खराब थी, तब से आपको ट्रैक कर रहा हूँ, है ना. आप बिफोर कोरोना से पहले की बात है ये.
Thank you.
आपको शादी की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं.
Thank you so much.
आपका जीवन हमेशा अच्छा रहे, सदा खुश रहें आप. सर मेरे एक दो डाउट्स हैं सर, है ना.
Yes, please.
फर्स्ट सब इतना सा है कि सर जो मेरे से ट्रेडर्स हैं जिनका थोड़ा बजट कंस्ट्रेंट है, वो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस कैसे सीखें? कोई अच्छी सी बुक या कुछ अच्छे यूट्यूब पोर्टल?
Start with me, Steve Nissen.
Start with
Steve Nissen. Steve Nissen is the father of technical analysis.
अच्छा, ओके. एंड नेक्स्ट है सर, जैसे अभी आपने एक चार्ट पोस्ट किया था सिंटेक्स इंडस्ट्रीज का, है ना सर?
Right. मैंने चार्ट नहीं
है ना,
पोस्ट
तो
करा
उसको
था, मैंने डायरेक्ट पोस्ट किया था.
हाँ, मतलब भाई. तो सर मैंने जब उसको ट्रैक किया कि किसी ने उस पे मतलब एंट्री ली बहुत बड़े वॉल्यूम पे और उसको जस्ट अभी मतलब दोबारा और एग्जिट ले लिया सेम वॉल्यूम के साथ. तो सर जब हम ऐसे स्टॉक्स में घुसते हैं तो हमें क्या करना, हमारी स्ट्रेटेजी क्या रहनी चाहिए?
Strategy should be when you go for a penny stock, always keep the amount that become a zero. You would not be panicked out. अगर इतना पैसा डालो कि अगर वो जीरो हो जाए, you should not be tensed out. यार मेरा पैसा अटक गया. Penny stocks are real hero zero. चला तो चला, वरना पड़ा रहेगा साइड में.
ओके. बट सर इनके साथ ऐसे स्टोरी भी इंक्लूड होती है ना, जैसे रिलायंस इसमें इंक्लूड होने वाला था, तो क्या स्टोरी के साथ इसको थोड़ा रिस्क बढ़ाना चाहिए या फिर इसको जो है हीरो जीरो की तरह ट्रीट करना चाहिए?
Always go for hero zero because look at the business model. Business model has not changed. Of Reliance का एग्जांपल लो, आरकॉम का, उसका बिजनेस मॉडल अभी तक चेंज नहीं हुआ. वोडाफोन के सब्सक्राइबर्स अभी तक नहीं बढ़े. अब आपको न्यूज दिख रही है, बट इस केस में क्या होगा, न्यूज 2 दिन में फैक्टर हो जाएगी, 4 दिन में फैक्टर हो जाएगी, 5 दिन में हो जाएगी. सिंपल.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू.
Vaibhu sir, one question which I have got from a message, that is, do you use super trend for identifying support?
No sir, I never use any indicator except price action. I even don't know what are the settings to be kept for super trend. See, I always believe जितना ज्यादा रायता फैलाओगे उतना कम ही काम होगा. You plot RSI, you plot volumes, you plot super trend, then you plot Ichimoku or ADX or any other thing. उसके बाद प्राइस ही दिखना बंद हो जाता है.
कैंडल ही नहीं दिखेगा, सिर्फ इंडिकेटर में मजा करो.
Exactly, वो कैंडल प्राइस नहीं दिखता, प्राइस ढूंढ रहे फिर अच्छा अरे ये रहा वाला प्राइस. That doesn't matter to me. What I always have been looking for is price actions. If you are looking for a super trend, you can use a default settings, but I always use support with price action. कहाँ से लास्ट टाइम बाउंस आया था, कहाँ से यहाँ इस बार बाउंस आ रहा है.
Okay. So I will allow Yogesh sir to speak. Yogesh sir, just turn on your mic and you can speak.
Most probably this would be the last one. Then we would be taking a break off.
For sure, sir. Yogesh sir, you can turn on your mic and you can speak.
Yeah, thanks for allowing. हमने free float का बात किया था कि we have to check for free float of particular any stock when we are trying for trading. So like जैसे BSE is one of the stock जिसमें आप देखोगे तो public holding is little high, but stock still is moving quite good.
But look at the public holding में major stake holding देखो ना फिर. पब्लिक होल्डिंग के बाद उसमें मेजर स्टेक होल्डर किसका है, उस मेजर स्टेक होल्डर अगर मान लो किसी का 2% है, 3% है या 2% है, वो लोग बार बार बाय सेल नहीं करते, दे कीप ऑन होल्डिंग. सो पब्लिक होल्डिंग में भी आपको जाके चेक करना है डेप्थ में.
स्टिल बट द फ्री फ्लोट इसमें काफी मतलब अगर हम सिर्फ मनी कंट्रोल देखते हैं तो ऐसे लगता है कि फ्री फ्लोट इज लाइक little high.
That depends on fundamental as well, na? Because the fundamentals have been good, they have been receiving a good amount of volumes, good amount of revenue. Good amount of revenues. I'm not saying free float is the only criteria to pick multi-baggers. Free float is the another criteria to find out the stock whether you need to hold them. अगर अब मैं BSC की बात करूं, अगर यहाँ पर फ्री फ्लोट ज्यादा भी है तो मैंने यहाँ ट्रेंड लाइन ड्रॉ करके छोड़ दी ना एक. आई ड्रॉ ट्रेंड लाइन and till the time this trend line is intact, I can be in the game.
I mean, who is moving the stock then? Because we don't see any major FIs in here.
आ रहा हूँ 2 मिनट में आ रहा हूँ. Fundamentals.
Okay.
Simple, because they have been receiving the amount of revenues generated by this bull market, right?
Right.
Simple.
Okay, sir. Great, fantastic. So yes, anyone have any other questions? Just feel free to ask your questions in the comment section from where you got the link of Twitter Space to join, or you can tag Vaibhu sir and ask your questions. I will request Vaibhu sir to answer the questions maximum as possible.
Most probably, sir.
And yes, sir. Thank you so much, Vaibhu sir, for accepting the invitation and joining the session. I believe we will do further few sessions in future also, if you permit.
Thank you, sir. Same. I wish to impart more and more knowledge to my members who have been looking to learn on the weekends as well instead of spending time or doing time pass. Would love to impart the same enthusiastic knowledge with more and more technical or fundamental analysis.
Okay. Great, sir. Great, fantastic.
Right.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone for bearing me for more than 1 hour. I hope I would have been able to give you a little amount of my 2 cents in just few minutes. More of them, if you have any doubt regarding to this session, at least you can drop out into the comment section or to your host as well, right? He would be posting me questions and I would be reverting to as earliest as I possible. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. Lots of love.